My girlfriend said, "It's just a friendly beach trip with friends. Stop being controlling." I replied, "Have fun." Then I hired a photographer to document their friendly trip. When I showed her the kissing photos, she started crying about it meaning nothing. I, 28 male, have been with Nicole, 26, for 3 years. We moved in together last year, split rent on a decent apartment. Everything was good until about 2 months ago when her work friend, Eric, 29, started hanging around more. Eric works at her marketing firm. Suddenly, it's Eric this, Eric that. Eric is so funny. Eric helped me with that presentation. Cool, whatever, I'm not the jealous type. Last week, Nicole tells me she's going on a beach trip. Her coworkers rented a house for the weekend. I'm like, okay, have fun. Then she mentions it's just her, Eric, and 2 other people, Angela and Steven. I know Angela, she's cool. Never heard of Steven. I asked if partners were invited. She got weird. It's just a friend thing. Don't be that boyfriend. I said, I'm not being anything, just asking. She went off. God, you're so controlling, I can't even have friends? Eric is just a friend. This is exactly why I need space sometimes. I stayed calm. Okay, have fun on your trip. She seemed surprised I dropped it. Whatever. Here's the thing. I'm not stupid. The way she got defensive, the way she's been glued to her phone lately, yeah, I know what's up. But I'm not gonna beg someone to be faithful. If she wants to cheat, that's on her. But I'm also not gonna be played for a fool. I have a buddy, Jonathan, who does photography as a side hustle, mostly weddings and events, but he's down for whatever if you pay his rate. I hit him up. Yo, weird favor, need you to take some beach photos this weekend. Candid stuff, I'll pay your full day rate plus gas. Gave him the beach house address, found it in her email. Yeah, I know her password, she uses the same one for everything. Told him to dress like a tourist, bring a long lens, and just document whatever happens with a group matching their description. Nicole left Friday afternoon, kissed me goodbye like nothing was wrong. Love you, babe, try not to miss me too much. Love you too, have fun. Saturday afternoon, Jonathan starts sending photos. First batch, them arriving at the beach, normal stuff. Setting up umbrellas, coolers, Nicole in her red bikini, the one I bought her for our anniversary, nice touch. Second batch, beach volleyball. Drinks, laughing. Eric has his hand on her lower back in one photo. Okay. Third batch, this is where it gets good. Sunset. Angela and Steven are nowhere to be seen, just Nicole and Eric on a blanket, his arm around her, her head on his shoulder. Fourth batch, they're kissing. Not a peck. Full makeout session, his hand in her hair, multiple angles. Jonathan earned his money. Fifth batch, them walking back to the house, holding hands. More kissing by the door. I Venmo'd Jonathan an extra $200 as a tip. Told him that's enough, he can bounce. Saturday night, Nicole texts me, "Beach is so fun. Group says hi." I replied, "Glad you're having a good time." She FaceTimed me before bed. In her room, alone. Told me all about their fun day and how Angela got so sunburned and Steven's actually pretty cool. Not one mention of her sunset makeout session. "Miss you, babe," she said. "Miss you too. See you tomorrow." Sunday afternoon she comes home all smiles, drops her bag, gives me a huge hug. I missed you. How was your weekend?" "Good. Quiet. How was the beach?" She launches into the same story. Fun times with the group. Emphasis on group. Shows me some photos on her phone. Group shots only, of course. "That's nice," I say. "Hey, I've got something to show you too." I pull out my iPad, open the photo folder. Her face goes from confused to pale to red in about 3 seconds. "What? Where did you?" "Funny thing about public beaches," I say, swiping through the photos. "Anyone can take pictures." She starts crying, like immediately. "It's not what it looks like." I laugh, actually laugh. "It looks like you making out with Eric." "What else could it be?" "It didn't mean anything. We were drunk. It just happened." "Multiple times? For 20 minutes? You hired someone to spy on me? That's fucking psycho." "No, what's psycho is gaslighting me about being controlling when you were planning to cheat the whole time." She's sobbing now, snot and everything. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. I love you." "Cool, you need to leave." "What? No, we can work through this. Couples therapy, please." "Nah, I'm good. I already texted your mom that you need a place to stay. Didn't tell her why, figured you'd want to explain yourself." She goes from sad to angry. "You can't kick me out. I'm on the lease." "Actually, you're not. I'm on the lease. You're listed as an occupant. I already talked to the landlord about the situation. He's cool with giving you 30 days to find a new place, which is generous considering. She's just staring at me. You planned this? I prepare for possibilities. Big difference. I'm not leaving. This is my home too. Okay, then I'll post these photos on Instagram and tag you both. I'm sure your company would love to see how professional their employees are on work trips. She grabs my arm. You wouldn't. Try me. Update 1. Yo, this blew up more than expected. Quick update since everyone's asking. Nicole did not leave quietly. After our initial convo, she called her mom crying, saying I was abusive and controlling, had her mom call me to say I was overreacting. Tried to get into my phone while I was sleeping. I changed the passcode, posted on her Instagram story about toxic men who can't handle independent women. Her mom, Helen, is a piece of work. This woman called me 15 times on Monday. 15. Finally answered on the last one. Helen, how dare you try to throw my daughter out over some innocent pictures? Me. Innocent? Ma'am, I have photos of their tongues in each other's mouths. She said it was just a friendly kiss. You men always overreact. Friendly for 20 minutes? Well, maybe if you were satisfying her needs. I hung up, blocked her number. Meanwhile, Nicole's been love bombing hard. Monday night she cooks my favorite meal she never cooks, wearing the lingerie I got her for Valentine's. Acting all sweet. Baby, I've been thinking, maybe we just need to spice things up? I found this couple's retreat. Nicole, you need to pack your stuff. She flips, throws the plate at the wall. 2 years? You're throwing away 2 years over one kiss? 3 years, actually. And yeah, I am. Eric means nothing to me. Cool. Still need you out by Friday. Then she plays her ace. If you kick me out, I'll tell everyone you hired someone to stalk me. I'll ruin you. I pull up my phone, show her the screen. Already posted on Reddit, 50K upvotes. Everyone thinks you're trash. Want me to share the link? She goes pale. You didn't use my real name? Not yet. Tuesday, she tried a new approach. Had her friends blow up my phone. Her bestie Pamela called me a psycho control freak. Her coworker Carolyn said I was toxic and probably abusive. I sent them all the same photo, the one where Eric's hand is grabbing her ass. They stopped calling. But the best part? Nicole doesn't know I also have screenshots. See, when Jonathan was taking photos, he noticed something. Nicole and Eric were texting. A lot. Even while sitting next to each other. Remember how I know her passwords? Yeah, iCloud is beautiful. Going back 2 months. Can't stop thinking about last night. Shh, we said that was a one-time thing. Was it though? Stop. I have a boyfriend. Who doesn't appreciate you like I do? And it goes on. For weeks. Planning the beach trip specifically to hook up. Talking about how I'm nice but boring and how Eric makes her feel alive. My favorite exchange. I feel bad lying to him. Don't. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. You're right, he's too trusting anyway, lol. Lol indeed, Nicole. Wednesday morning, I print everything. The photos, the texts, the emails about booking the beach house where she specifically requests a room far from the others. I put it all in a nice folder. Leave it on the kitchen counter with a note. For your records, you have 48 hours. Came home to her having a full meltdown. Everything I own was in the hallway. My PS5 smashed. My work laptop in the sink. Thank God for company insurance. My clothes cut up. I called the cops, showed them the damage. They made her leave for the night. Thursday, she shows up with Eric. Eric, the audacity. Eric, hey man, we need to talk adult to adult. We really don't. Look, what happened between Nicole and me? It's complicated, but you're taking this too far. Am I though? She loves you. What we have is just physical. Nicole standing there like this is helping me. Cool story. She still needs to be out by tomorrow. Eric steps closer. All tough guy. Maybe you didn't hear me. I cut him off. Eric, right? You work at Pinnacle Marketing in the digital division? He freezes. Funny thing, my buddy Jason works in HR there. Small world. Anyway, both of you need to leave before I forward some interesting screenshots to him about employees using company resources to plan affairs. They left real quick. Update 2 Friday came and went. Nicole did not move out. Instead, she barricaded herself in the bedroom with all her stuff and refused to leave. Said she knew her rights and I couldn't legally evict her. Fine. 2 can play games. Saturday morning, I start my new routine. 6 a.m. blast death metal while making breakfast. 7 a.m., vacuum the hallway outside the bedroom. 8 a.m., accidentally trip the circuit breaker for the bedroom outlets. 9 a.m., oh no, I need to do laundry. Better use all the hot water. She lasted until noon before storming out, screaming about harassment. I was sitting on the couch eating cereal like, oh hey, good morning. But she didn't just leave. No, she went nuclear on social media. Posted on Facebook. After 3 years of giving my heart to someone, I made one tiny mistake and he's throwing me out like garbage. Ladies, this is why you should never trust a man who seems too nice. The psychos hide it well. Her mom shared it, adding, my poor baby, that man is abusive and controlling. He hired someone to stalk her. The comments were wild, half her friends calling me trash. The other half being like, wait, what mistake though? So I did something petty. Maybe too petty, but fuck it. I made my own post. Simple. Clean. Since people are asking for my side, I don't have a side. I have facts. She cheated. I have proof. She's mad she got caught. That's it. That's the post. P.S. It wasn't a tiny mistake. It was a 2-month affair with extensive planning. Have a great weekend, everyone. Attached one photo. The sunset kiss. Chef's kiss choice if I say so myself. The tide turned quick. Comments getting deleted. Her mom's post disappeared. Nicole called me screaming, you ruined my life. No, Eric's tongue in your mouth ruined your life. Everyone's calling me a whore. Are they wrong though? I'm gonna sue you for defamation. Truth is an absolute defense. Google it. She hung up. 20 minutes later, Eric calls me. Dude, you need to take that down. My girlfriend saw it. I literally choked on my water. Your what? My girlfriend. We're on a break, but she saw your post and… Hold up, you have a girlfriend? This whole time? It's complicated. I hung up. Screenshot the call log, posted it to my story with LMO, it gets better. He has a girlfriend. Sunday morning, I get a call from building management. Nicole's dad, Larry, is in the lobby wanting to talk man to man. Now, Larry's always been cool with me, former Marine, straight shooter. I go down. He looks tired. Son, I need to hear your side. I show him everything, the photos, the texts, the damage to my property. He's scrolling through, jaw getting tighter. Finally, he hands my phone back. I'll have her stuff out by tonight. Sir, I'm sorry. Don't apologize for her choices. I raised her better than this. He pauses. Her mother's filling her head with nonsense. Always has. Telling her she deserves better? Nothing's ever her fault. This is the result. He helped me load her stuff into his truck. Even helped me clean up the broken PS5. Before leaving, he shook my hand. You're a good man. You'll find better. Nicole blew up my phone when she found out her dad took my side. 37 texts about how I turned her family against her and ruined her relationship with her father. I sent back one text. Your dad has the spare key. Good luck. Blocked her on everything. Monday morning, I get a call from an unknown number. It's Ruth, Eric's girlfriend. Is this the guy who posted about Eric and Nicole? Yeah. Can you send me everything? I'm handling some business today. I sent it all. She sent back, thanks, sorry about your ex, we both deserve better. Facts. By afternoon, Eric's LinkedIn says looking for new opportunities. Guess Ruth's business included calling his job about that company resource usage. Nicole tried making a new Instagram to message me. You got Eric fired? He has a kid to support. Oh, now she cares about his kid? Blocked again. Her mom made one last attempt, showing up at my building Wednesday night. Security called me. Sir, there's a woman here claiming to be your mother-in-law. I'm not married. Please have her removed. I watched from my window as security escorted her out while she screamed about that psycho who ruined her baby's life. Final update. Alright, last update because life's moving on and y'all deserve closure. So after the whole dad moving her out situation, things got quiet for like a week. Too quiet. I should have known she was plotting. The next Monday, I get a call from my boss. Need to come in for an urgent meeting. My stomach drops. Walk into HR, and there's my boss, the HR director, and a printed email. Anonymous tip about me engaging in stalking behavior and creating a hostile work environment for a coworker's friend. I'm like, what coworker? They can't say anonymous. But the email includes the beach photos and claims I'm dangerous and obsessed with my ex. Thank God I kept receipts. Showed them. The Reddit post with timestamps showing I posted after the breakup. Text messages proving she cheated. The police report from her destroying my property. Bank records showing I paid a photographer, not stalking. HR director looks at everything and goes, "This seems like a personal matter being weaponized. We'll disregard." My boss, who went through a nasty divorce, pulls me aside after, "Brother, I saw the photos. You handled it better than I would have." But Nicole wasn't done. Thursday, I get served. She's suing me for emotional distress and invasion of privacy. Girl got a lawyer. The lawsuit claims I hired someone to stalk her. Posted revenge porn, fully clothed beach photos, caused her to lose her job. She didn't even lose her job. Ruined her reputation, caused severe emotional and financial damage. She wants $50,000. $50,000. I laughed so hard, the process server asked if I was okay. Called my cousin who's a lawyer. He read the lawsuit and literally said, "This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I'll handle it for free, just for the entertainment value." His response filing was brutal. Countersued for destruction of property, defamation, for calling me abusive, harassment, all those texts and calls, intentional infliction of emotional distress. We itemized everything. PS5, $500. Work laptop deductible, $250. Clothes destroyed, $800. Time off work for legal police matters, $2,000. Security camera installation. Yeah, I got cameras now, $400. Plus punitive damages. We asked for $15,000 total. Her lawyer dropped her within a week. Apparently she forgot to mention she destroyed my property and that the photos were taken in public. But the best part? Remember Eric's girlfriend Ruth? She hit me up like, "Hey, weird question. Did Nicole ever mention where she was gonna move?" Turns out Nicole moved in with her mom in the same apartment complex as Ruth. Who told everyone? The group chat messages Ruth forwarded me were gold. Isn't that the girl who cheated with Eric? Helen's daughter? The homewrecker? My kids saw her at the pool. Should we be concerned? Nicole lasted 2 weeks before moving again. Last I heard, through the grapevine, she's living with Angela, the friend from the beach trip. Still unemployed, quit her job because everyone knew. Eric blocked her after his wife, they reconciled. Threatened a restraining order. Her dad hasn't spoken to her since helping me move her out. Her mom's still posting cryptic Facebook quotes about strong women who survive narcissistic abuse. Me? I'm good. Better than good. Got a promotion. Turns out my boss really respected how I handled everything. Started dating this girl Catherine from my gym. She saw the Reddit post and slid into my DMs with "Your ex is an idiot. Apartment's never been cleaner." My cousin says Nicole's harassment suit will probably get dismissed and will likely get a settlement for my countersuit. Oh, and the photographer Jonathan? I recommended him to my company for our corporate events. Dude's killed it. Sent me a bottle of wine as a thank you. Sometimes karma takes its time. Sometimes you gotta help it along. To everyone asking if I regret anything, nah. Only thing I regret is not seeing the red flags earlier. Girl really said I was too trusting, like it was a bad thing. Trust is earned. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And always, always get everything in writing. Peace out, Reddit. Thanks for the support. Edit. Since everyone's asking, yes, this is real. No, I won't share the actual photos, screenshots. Yes, I'm in therapy, not because of this, just general good practice. No, I don't think all women are cheaters. Nicole was just trash. Catherine's amazing and knows the whole story. She actually thinks it's hilarious I went full CSI on my ex. Her words. Edit 2. For the love of, stop asking for Jonathan's contact info to spy on your partners. That's not the lesson here. The lesson is, trust your gut, keep receipts, and know your worth. If you need to hire a PI to trust your partner, just leave. Edit 3. Nicole, if you're reading this, and I know you are because Angela's sister told me you check daily, your mom requested to follow Catherine on Instagram. That's weird. Tell her to stop.